Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to emmavoid's Let's Plays, and today we're starting a new game, The Outer Worlds. Definitely one of the, soonest we've managed... Okay, I can word sometimes, I swear. This definitely feels like the soonest we've managed to get to a game after it's been released. So I'm pretty excited about this. Plus, the game looks really good. So yeah. Now, I know that we're going to want to do some character building to start with. Oh, and as for difficulty, we'll start off with normal. If it gets too easy, maybe we'll jump it up to hard. We'll see.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Oh yeah, that's definitely bad. Colony ship Hope found drifting, colonists unable to be revived. Hope to be left at edge of colony. Oof. Breach of Hope security corridor, unidentified ship. Inciting incident. Let's go. What do we got? Oh right, it's this guy. He's Rick. He's basically Rick, from what I understand. From Rick and Morty. It looks like it, too. Alright, Rick, what's up? Phineas. In fact, I'll see on the holding sport.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. Also, he sounds kind of like Doc Brown. Alright, so yeah, I heard a little bit about this. You get to build your character, and meanwhile, Rick over there will comment on it, because this is actually like him picking someone from all of the colonists. So, yeah. We got, what, 6 points?
I wonder if you've ever considered a career in pictures.
Alright, so let's see. Faction reputation, companion ability cooldowns, lots of good stuff. Alright, let's go with those. And then we get to buy a couple of skill points.
Someone with a talent for exploiting insecurities.
Yeah, I definitely like dialogue options. Those are always good. And, let's see. Stealth, tech, leadership. It's a shame we only get to pick 2 to start with, but that's okay.
You certainly know your way around a Mac pick.
Yeah, sounds like a good option. Dialogue and stealth. And aptitudes. Alright, well there's certainly a lot of interesting aptitude options with all sorts of stuff you can get, but really, let's just go with no discernible aptitude. It's simple enough.
You're so much more than your designated profession.
Aw, thanks Phineas. Alright. And then we get to make our appearance. So we'll just fast forward through that a little bit. Let's definitely go with an interesting eye color. since they're available. I mean, look at this. Look at this bright blue. It's amazing. Oh, and the purple. Such good stuff. Aw, I kind of like that as an option. You can actually get facial hair for your girl characters. Now, do they let you have makeup for the guy characters is the big question. I don't know, but they sure give you plenty of options for makeup, including apparently wound makeup. You know, if your character is just a theater dork who likes to make it look like they've got jaundice or something. Alright, I think we're pretty good. Let's continue on to the next. So what are we going to name our character? Spacer's Choice is dying to meet you. Let's see. Oh, I better type it in. So I got a keyboard for it, after all. You know, I often go with just, using my name for stuff like this, but let's go a little bit different. We're gonna call her Emmeline. There we go. Alright, so I think we're about ready. Give me just a moment. Future me probably cut this out. There we go. We'll just turn off the notifications for a bit. Alright. Uh-oh.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
It's just coming along and stealing us, which means nobody else gets to be rescued.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Alright.
Initiate skip jump.
I'm definitely liking Phineas so far. Terra 2 orbiting laboratory.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Hit drive.
Shit.
Wow. We just barely made it out of there.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Oof.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Huh.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head.
Yeah.
Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Wait, what? You just... No? Okay, it amuses me how much Phineas's things just seem to, you know, not fully function. It's pretty good stuff. I'm gonna skip these loading scenes when we're doing the editing. BT dubs.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site.
Landing site?
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh dear. Ah, right. Well, that was quite the landing. Lucky that we know how to open this thing.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name?
Oh.
Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
I mean,
Not
yeah.
sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, so just from the little bit of movement we've done, I might like using the mouse and keyboard controls better. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Oof. Anywho. Whoop. Aw, it's a little dinosaur. Hello, baby. Oh, hi. Huh, right. Aw, it's so cute. Okay, I guess we should continue on. Ah, there's another one! Baby. Hello, baby. Aw, there's so many, and they're so cute. Where are we headed? Oh, here we go. Ugh. Guess we need to sneak. Oof, Marauder Thug. Huh. Sneak past enemies. Starting off the game with a sneaking tutorial, that's always good. Huh. Timid canids. Awareness meters. Alright. We're good. Oof. Oh, maybe. let's just continue on, shall we? Okay, but why did you park your ship down here? Seriously. Oh dear.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ah, fun. Aw, sprats. They're so cute. I love them. Oof. Ow. Huh, emergency medical inhaler. Yay! Oh. You're probably not going to try to kill
Hey,
us.
you, come here.
What's up?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
What happened to you? Sit still. I'll
Looks
patch you
like the
up.
bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Well, okay. Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him.
Ooh.
Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
And what's with the
Gibbering,
marauders?
flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders.
Oh, I wonder who that
See
was.
those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot. No, we'll be nice. I got a better idea. Give me your gun. I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
Who
Here,
trusted you with
can
a
have
gun?
my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction.
30%.
You've tried the best,
God.
now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Oh my god. Dude, you seriously need a better job? Everything? I don't know. Where are we?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Salt tuna. Yeah, ever heard of the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
Auntie Cleo.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Ah, opposing company. Alright. Well, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for the stuff. I don't like how it starts you off with the gun equipped and is like, yeah, this is how you attack, by the way. Just point it at him and... No. Be nice. Ooh, Tartarus sauce. Mag pick. Pre-sliced bread. Bread without an A. And fast ration pills. Anything else of use? What do we got? No, we're good. Okay.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Phineas, you're not very good at all of this. I'm very impressed that we're alive at this point. Huh. Speaking of... hibernation complications. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your meter slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. Alright, easy enough. Yeah, and of course, we got some marauders. Alright, come on. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Right. Well then. Big cartridge, some ammo, and another pistol. Weapon TNL weapon safety training. Weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Take care of your TNL weapons and they'll take care of your enemies. Ah, the joys of capitalism. So what do we got? This is exactly the same as what we've already got. Cool. Then you might as well break that down. Cool. What else we got? Armor management. Aramid ballistics keeps your skin intact. Drag armor or helmet items to equipment slots to wear them. Manage armor here. Yeah, same as with the weapons. Simple enough. Consumables, the best gear for your friends and family. Use junk or drop consumables. Emergency medical inhaler shown at the top of the screen. Always keeps it loaded into slot 1. Increase medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots. Each slot is mixed into every puff of the inhaler for a combined effect, and medical skill increases duration of these effects. Neat. Adreno tartar sauce. Great on fish sticks. Real atmosphere made from real atmospheric contaminants from Tartarus. Oh, good. Pre-sliced bread tastes like it tastes fresh because it was. And fast ration pill provides flavorless sustenance only. When you're hungry but can't stand still, all you need is a fast ration pill, now available in brown. Neat. Got some weapon parts, a mag pick. Ooh, to pick locks. Stealing is not the answer, stealing is the question. The answer is yes. Alright. Let's see what else we can find, shall we? Oh, found a new weapon. Alright, because, yeah. Oh, hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising skill lowers the number of items used and speeds up the process. Mock apple bunch of nanners. Alright. Telescoping staff. Iconic Spacer's Choice telescoping staff can be used in many ways for additional cost. Oh, I got some fish sticks, more fast ration pills, a box. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Ah, there you are. Oof. Right. Well then. Oh, there you are. What else did we pick up? Zero-G Brew. Made in space. An ale that's good for what ails you. Ba-dum-bum. Tarmac and cheese. It's not real tarmac or real cheese. Cooks in less time than it takes a space pilot to land, excluding crashes and force majeures. Mock apple. Real mock apple, real mock taste. Bunch of nanners. Fresh means good. And the fish sticks. As always, the first ingredient is salt tuna. Some filler added. Fun for kids. Good stuff. Alright, then where are we headed next? Ah, well, there's our new ship. And... oh. I guess we don't need to kill those guys. Those marauders, though. Well, let's go talk with these two first. See if they can give us a hand.
What in the blazes? Where'd you come from?
Oh, you know, places.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
Those
Go
bastards.
on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Well, lucky for you, he's dead. So I heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
Still a moron. No. He'll make it. We helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians.
I'm not
We'll
a
see him back
brand.
to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just,
Cost efficient.
need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Aw. Space's Choice cards back down from a challenge. Owner of the ship. Guess I have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction. Don't worry. I got this. Maybe. So let's try getting a little closer this time. I wonder if I can get a sneak attack if I'm careful enough. Or at the very least, I'm sure I can do that with one of these. A little hard to deal with just how much the aim waggles. There we go. wasn't so bad. Yeah. I'm really bad at keeping track of where these corpses land. Oh, here we go. Hey, how's it going?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, well. What you gonna do? Alright. Time to claim our new ship.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Good to know. The unreliable. I mean, yeah, alright. Let's look around a little before we, go where we're supposed to.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Okay, but...
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Oh, fine.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Are you Ada?
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Huh.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. It's fine. Chill.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed.
Aww.
I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Aw, Ada. Was this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Yeah, he's supposed to meet me, but he's... That's mean. Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge
Yes,
identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. Cool.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
This time. Ada, I like you. Hey, level up. Leveling up increases health points, upgrades skills, blah blah blah. Cool. Anti-Cleo management training skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn a skill point to spend on improving your skills. Spending on a core skill improves all the specialized skills. Yep, okay. Skills improve as they grow. Special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, cool. Easy enough. So what do we want to boost for now? Ah, that's how you sneak attack. Let's boost our stealth then. And then boosting dialogue sounds good. Oh, I see. So it still only boosts it 1 point per thing. I gotcha. Oh, and we get a perk. Oh, wait, no. We gotta actually apply this. Unable to undo point allocations. Yeah, we're good. Combat dialogue abilities. Unlock the dialogue combat skill. Oh, right. Yeah. That's cool. Selecting perks. Get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. Can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Auntie wants you to be your best to help her be the very best. Thanks, Auntie. I guess. Anywho. Let's see. Vendor prices, base health. Walk speed, sprint speed. Ooh, carrying capacity perk. That will be important. Well, no. Let's boost our walk speed. So, now
If
that...
your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Thanks, Ada. So yeah. Allows you to repair, upgrade, modify weapons, blah blah blah. Sawed-off shotgun. If you thought Hammersmith's tactical shotgun gun was hard to aim, wait until you try this gun. I mean, yeah. Okay. Alright, Hawthorne. Got anything else of interest here? What's this?
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Maybe he should have used it. Well, that's too bad.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Aww. Ada, are you okay? Right. Well, let's get out there, shall we?
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. Starship Safety Inspector. Down payments and wanton violence. I don't really plan on lying just yet, so,
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater.
yeah.
Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Alrighty. Have fun. Uh-oh. I should probably try to be a little more careful, huh? Oof. Well, you're dead. As are you. Oof. Goodness. Might be a bit of a capitalist hellhole, but this place sure is pretty. Huh.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Oh, what's up?
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh. That's a good point. Why do you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them.
Oof.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
They pay you to chat with strangers. I wonder if Hawthorne has a price on his head. Oh, anywho, I'm Emmeline.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Oof.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
In humor? Alright. Kinda looks like this place is falling to pieces.
Heard a lot of new workers say that. First time they set eyes on Edgewater, they'll say, well, I can't work here. I don't belong here. Well, we do belong here. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of us from the cradle to the grave. As long as we provide our own cradles.
That's not that nice a thing to hear.
Got a
money.
knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
Rent them?
Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves, really?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
And why can't you collect the fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
That'd be pretty interesting, though. Alright, well, let's maybe talk about something. Nah, I don't want that job.
Yeah?
Let's see. Pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed. How long have you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You mentioned that.
Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see.
What?
Hence the armed guards.
What are they after?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
The bodies are company property.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Uh-huh. And you're not worried about getting sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Okay. I need a thing.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Yeah?
Have you heard anything about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Let's... Yeah, I don't trust you.
Something I can do for you?
Let's change the subject. I'll see you later. I guess it's a pretty good point about wearing Marauder gear. Let's get back in my hibernation suit, which, you know, just happens to have cables flying every which way. Like you do. So.
Beats working at the cannery.
Yeah, makes sense. Employment community. What we got over here? Oh hey, I bet this is what's his place's house, huh? What do you need a lockpick for? Jeez, buddy. Or bypass shunt. What's your deal, dude? Right. Well then. This place looks nice, I guess. Cantina specials. Day old salt tuna.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Okay.
Distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Sick house, huh?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Well, why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Well, why?
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I don't get sick often. I've got some training.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Okay, but that's a lot of bullshit. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be, I guess. People are jerks around here. Babies! I guess they're like rats on this planet, but they're so cute. I'm not gonna steal their stuff. That'd be messed up. Ooh. Huh.
Something's not right.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I guess they really don't like the little rat jerks. The skin of an entire adult sprat. Found in every human colony world. Did you care? Poor babies. Right. Well, we're looking for the town leader. But I bet we could find some other stuff before we go there. Hey, buddy.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Rude.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Uh-huh. I can show you my hands. Your haircuts usually come with free lectures.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Gross.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing.
What are you?
It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
No, thank you.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
Uh-huh. You don't seem to like him very much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
Uh-huh. Well,
Go ahead.
What do you know about that plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Wow, you're a jerk.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
That's pretty horrible.
Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here.
Uh-huh.
I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
That doesn't sound at all suspicious.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Anywho. You're a jerk. I don't like you. Let's continue on.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
We should keep our voices down.
Huh. I like your guys' hair. Ah, what do we got here?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations, and the 4th one's free.
Purchase. Well, anywho.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Acceptable margins of curiosity. Okay. So who do you work for?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serves Spacer's Choice.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Spacer's Choice, who do they answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Maybe I'm just making sure you know it.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yeah. Looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
If the board's paying, I could collect on that?
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
I assumed you were the nearest
I
authority.
represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you. Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker, Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
No, I think I'm good. Anywho. When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Thanks, I guess.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Yeesh.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you. Talking to the good vicar always lifts my spirits.
Alright, vicar person. What's your deal?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town? Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
Oof. I'm not an ass. That makes one of us.
An ass? Who do you think... Please, excuse my ill temper. I fear you've misunderstood. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you're terrible at your job. Isn't it your job to do that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
You just refer to this town as a miserable place.
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Anywho.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
I've been outside. I'm not impressed.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Uh-huh. And I'm assuming you'll want to burn it.
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never... I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I don't need to know a bit more about it.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Yeah, I'll look
Thank
for
you.
it.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Anywho. Alright, so this cannery is apparently where the leader of this place is. Somewhere. Ooh. Look at these people. Just leaving these terminals open for us to look at. What we got? Here's to standards of health and safety. Schedule sick leave. Consider it towards other members. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. If you're having trouble paying for your sick leave, we'll arrange wage deductions instead. Work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Wow. That's awful. Elevator music.
Please hold him. I need to explain this addressing the grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over.
Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Ugh. What's going in the cans?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize.
Did, you
I was
jerk.
given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town
I'm Reed
boss.
Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't need a uniform. I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah, I'm looking for a power regulator. What you got?
The only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh, that sounds good. Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned.
Mostly
so all that power is being squandered.
Oh, of course.
Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Mostly abandoned.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Uh-huh. I don't think these people will be happy about losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
You're a jerk.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Yeah, I don't blame anybody for leaving.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
And how will I recognize this Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Yeah, this is a pretty horrible thing you're asking us to do.
I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Yeah, no. That's...
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that.
I do like her.
Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Right. Well. Companions. Provide combat support, skills enhance your skills, increase your carrying capacity, and unlock companion combat skills. Right. So, this guy's a huge jerk. But Adelaide. Not Adelaide. Adelaide's the lady we're going to find. Pravati, you seem pretty cool. Let's get out of this joint. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to come back next time, and we'll go meet with Adelaide and see what we're going to do about all this. Hint, I don't think we're going to be siding with this company.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec?
Next time. Bye, everybody.